Hi guys, and welcome here to the mini workshop where we're going to be talking how Hi everyone, Evette Rose here. Guys, I am so excited to be jumping into this mini workshop here with you today. So guys, just quickly there, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Evette Rose. I'm also the founder and the author of Metaphysical Anatomy, which is a big book of 679 medical elements and also the psychosomatic patterns of that for adults. And we absolutely also have the kids version available now. Finally, I'm so excited. All you can find at evettebooks.com. And grab your copies there. The one for children is Your Ancestry is Talking, Are You Listening? And the adults one, Your Body is Talking, Are You Listening? Really great work. If there's things going on for you and you just can't get to the root cause as to what it is that you're struggling with, and that you want to kind of just get that out of the way. And guys, also join my Intuitive Body workshop. Learn how to read the body like a book. You're going to have so much fun. It's a powerful one-day workshop. And we also have the Math Level 1 courses where it's also about this book, you know, the trauma healing release technique behind this book as well. Absolutely going to love that. And then we have our Intuitive Body Spirit Guide workshop also coming up, where I teach you how to work with angels and how to heal with them and how to just have this beautiful experiences with them, as well as become a medium, speak to animals, and learn how to heal animals as well. You're going to absolutely love it. So guys, let's jump into this workshop that I'm having lined up here for you guys as well. I'm so excited. How to heal with crystals. This is such a great topic, and I love this because this is something that I actually do on a regular basis. Now, basically, crystals are very beautiful. They're pretty. I mean, you can have them in form of jewelry. Here's my clear quartz crystal. Most of my crystals are still in storage. I still have to unpack a big part of my life after moving to Bali, which happened quite a while back. I'm just not prioritize it, but I will soon go and get my beautiful crystals. Now, these guys are beautiful. They're like pretty. They make great jewelry. They can make beautiful ornaments as well. But they're also very mystical. They're very fascinating. They feel and almost look very mysterious when you pick them up, with all the beautiful colors that they also have. Now, this is also one of the most popular aspects that we tend to add to alternative medicine. So many people love to heal and work with crystals as well. And a lot of people actually believe that by holding crystals, or for example, if you position them in certain parts of the body, maybe around your house, maybe around your business, or maybe around an animal or a child, or maybe whatever purpose you want to have for it, that it can actually have certain physical and mental benefits. Now, the idea here is, or the concept that's understood, is that the crystals interact with the body's energy field, creating balance and alignment. Now, many people also use crystals, for example, for stress and also for focus, while other people actually believe that crystals have the power to heal also physical ailments and illnesses. Now, what's interesting about these beautiful crystals is that these little guys also absorb energy, like they absorb energy from pressure and from movement, and then they convert it into electronic frequency. Now, it's this frequency that is unique to each type of crystal. And this is important, right? This frequency is unique to each type of crystal, hence why the crystals are so different, hence why they have different jobs and strengths and weaknesses and colors. Now, normally when people work with them, they rely on these differences and different capacities that crystals have. Now, also given that many, for example, pain and anxiety relief devices, or maybe perhaps certain medications, can also work on similar principles. So it is at least said. So people do strongly believe that crystals can help them in a lot of areas of life. Now, also when we look at a more sense of a solid material that is now also consisting, right, of like a three-dimensional periodic ordering of atoms. When we look at how the crystals are actually made up before it was even polished and formed into a beautiful little ball, right? These molecules or ions that's now formed, these crystals then form a process that's called crystallization, that now signifies the transition basically from disorganized formats into beautiful layered perfection. Now, it's also, for example, its pores can contain, for example, azobenzene. That is a carbon-based compound that strongly absorbs light, and it easily also changes shape when it is stimulated by external factors. Now, also when it's, for example, exposed to ultraviolet light, it can absorb and store its energy, and that can also help to change shape. For example, just like a coiled spring that retains energy. This is now the energetic body that I'm referring to. Now, what's also interesting is that clear quartz is actually most widely known as the most used crystal when it comes to conducting electricity. Now, it is very also much resistant to wear and the heat, and it's also, for example, its added ability to regulate electricity makes it a highly valuable substance for technology engineers. But also what it's really super helpful for is to use when we work with our intuition. And I'll get into that in a minute. Now, something also really interesting is that Forbes also believes that quartz coin can actually hold up to 360 terabytes of data for billions of years. So imagine this almost as like a little memory stick, if you know how to connect back to the data, of course, that you store on it. So we'll get into a minute, how does this actually work? Now, also what I found was another study that was done by CC French on crystals and healing. This was now presented, for example, at 2 international conferences, one in 1999 and one in 2001. But it was never actually really published. Now, in one of the studies, 80 volunteers were given either real crystals or fake ones. Now, 6 participants actually recorded feeling nothing. Now, the rest reported feeling a change in energy. Now, in other words, the knockoff crystals were actually just as effective, which suggests that the placebo was working its magic. But I'm going to be actually explaining this from a completely different perspective, and I'm going to be showing you why you can still heal with crystals and how it's going to work. However, your electrical activation is needed to make these guys even more powerful. So guys, if you want to continue this beautiful mini workshop here with me, please join me at matmembers.com, and you can go to webinar replays and you'll find the full session there with the questions that we're going to ask, the exercise, the healing meditations, and also how to work with these really awesome little guys. So see you there.